Get to meteorologist Craig Herrera right now. Finally, things have cooled down. What a great day. This is like the perfect day, Craig.
Today was so nice. Less humidity. Temperatures weren't all that bad. I think we're going to have better sleeping weather tonight, so I won't be so cranky tomorrow. Boy, Greg and Jessica, that sea breeze felt so good. Guess what? We're having it again tomorrow. And some rain back in the forecast. Good evening to all of you. Let's get started with the shot from Everett Payne Field. Boy, just a few days ago, it was 100 degrees, all-time record in Everett. That is a history. Let's put that in the memory bank. All right, there goes a nice car on the runway or some kind of a vehicle. Current temperatures, we've now dropped to 59. Oak Harbor, 68 in Seattle. Hoquiam, 63. Renton, 71. Bellingham, good evening, 67. You can see the numbers have gone down quite a bit compared to 24 hours ago, and that kept us mostly in the 70s. A few low 80s today, and the sea breeze is still in place. We are going to have that marine deck again tomorrow morning, and that'll help us to cool down a bit. Pause moment with Craig. Junkie, look at this cat. Boy, 12-year-old lover boy from Dewey and Annette, and I hope I got that right. They describe him as mellow as a September sunset in Seattle. What a great description, right? Oh, I love that cat. So happy. All right, so 9 a.m., partly sunny, 61 degrees tomorrow, 3 p.m., 77, lots of sunshine by the afternoon. And then things change up as we go into Thursday and Friday. UV index tomorrow at a 6 considered high. Here's the reason we're seeing all the sea breeze increase. That high pressure that kept us so hot for so long is scooting over to the east as those storms over in the Pacific are kind of knocking it over. The sea breeze will be with us tomorrow, so with the sunshine in place, we'll get back to the mid and upper 70s. Then a trough of low pressure drapes over us, and we have showers in the mix Thursday and Friday. All right, so 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, a whole lot of cloud cover. Look at the sunshine by the afternoon, except along the coast. A little cloudy day, but the sea breeze is there. Now let's talk some rain. All right, so really cloudy Wednesday evening and Thursday morning, 5:30. Looks like we could see the first round of some scattered showers. It'll be cloudy, and we'll get some sun breaks, so not a rainy day. But then we got another round of showers Thursday closer to the midnight hour or so. That's 11 o'clock on Thursday. And then on Friday, I think that's the best chance for all of us to get a little more measurable rain. The good news is it will be gone by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. Tonight, we'll plan on some mid to upper 50s for overnight lows. Much better. Hope you can get the breeze to come into your home here. And if you don't have AC, to help it cool things down a bit. Highs tomorrow, 70s, and only a few low 80s on the map here. Mountains tomorrow, mostly sunny, 70 to 75 degrees. What about the 7-day forecast? Well, here you go. Average for this time of year is 76. We will be there on Thursday with those few showers in the morning and again in the evening. On Friday, I think we're going to have a little bit of rain at times. So if you have some outdoor chores, I just talked to the neighbor. He says, I want to paint outside. I said, wait till Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, the rain is gone. We will have some mid-70s back in the forecast at that time. A little bit of rain to help out with some of the lawns as well. Everything's drying up quickly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Enjoy tomorrow, though.
We'll take it. That's a pretty nice forecast. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah.